Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Lou, Wrestling Tube 101, coming at you with a quick video. And this video right here is going to be my review for Raw from July 11th, 2011. This show did not live up to the expectations I thought it would. I thought, at least for my expectations going into the pay-per-view, I thought this show would have been a lot better than it was. But, yeah, what can I say? Let me go ahead and go through the show real quick for you. CM Punk cuts another great promo at the beginning of the show. He talked about he's a YouTube sensation because everyone's talking about him on the internet, and he's being called to be on these shows and this and that, and he wants to tell a story, and he's already got one foot out the door, and now Vince wants to give him everything, and all this shit, and he's absolutely right, you know what I'm saying? At the end, when CM Punk's contract's about to end, CM Punk finally gets offered the world by Vince McMahon. Alright. He calls out Vince McMahon to have the first ever live contract negotiation, which is going to happen for the main event of the night. He says that maybe Vince can join the CM Punk Kiss My Ass Club. Then John Cena's music hits. And when John Cena's music hits, it's funny because CM Punk's got a megaphone. And he's like, "Can you turn down the music? It's too loud. Turn down the music, please." Then he thanks Cena. Once he gets in the ring, he thanks Cena for getting him rehired. And it's really something he never wanted in the first place. He even admitted that too. He did say this. He is going to change the way the title looks after the pay-per-view is over, so that's fucking pretty cool. I'm hoping that means he's going to stay. Like I said in my CM Punk video. I could pray. I mean, because let's face it, CM Punk, he's really not going to get fired. This whole thing happened a couple months ago in Nexus. He's really not going to get fired. We all know this. The crowd knows it. He knows the crowd knows it, alright? Fucking incredible. You know, I love CM Punk. I think John Cena kind of killed the promo, but CM Punk, great job. Apparently Cena's the best. He can use CM Punk's megaphone to say that. Just saying. Then we get a match announced by the Raw GM, an announced handicap match. John Cena versus the Tag Champs, Otunga McGillicuddy. We got the 4 moves of doom, match over, Cena wins. Go figure. Fucking Christ. You give the tag team champs a push, and now they get buried by one guy in John Cena. Good job, WWE. Good fucking job. Good logical booking there. Yeah, good job. Love it. Exactly what I wanted to see, brother. Then we get Mark Henry video package. For him in the Big Show. Because they're having their match at Money in the Bank. Okay? Good. Whatever. Then we get a promo with Ziggler and Vicky. And then we have Drew coming in the promos. Well, this is all backstage, and they're all talking about Vince and bashing Vince, saying he has nasty breath and this and that. And then Vince kind of walks along. He's like, "Hey, Ziggler and Dolph, 2 of my great young rising stars. And guess what? You 2 are in a handicap match tonight. It's gonna be you 2 against the Big Show." So we get that. Joy to the world, another burial match coming up. Then Vince tells the world to go to hell. Yay, I'm going to hell. Fucking Christ. What a promo. Then we get a Melina sighting. But she loses to Kelly Kelly. Boo. What the fuck? Come on. God damn it. The Bellas are at ringside after the match. They jump Kelly Kelly, and then Eve jumps in. You think Eve's going to save the day, and thank God Eve got fucking buried. She got her ass kicked. Yes. I'm not saying I like the Bellas or anything, but see Eve get buried, thank fucking God. Alright, thank God. And then Miz cuts a promo on him winning the Money in the Bank. He comes out and talks about it and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, Swagger comes out and starts cutting a promo. Then Evan Bourne comes out and cuts a fucking promo. And the next thing you know, Kofi comes out and cuts a promo. Before you know it, almost all the guys in the Money in the Bank, R-Truth comes out and cuts a fucking promo. Alex Riley, his music hits, he tries to chase Miz out. Miz runs for his life, and then Del Rio's music hits. He gets on the mic, and he's pissed off. I'm just basically going on what he was saying, because he was saying about how he's pissed off at the fact that he's the #1 contender. He should be, because he won the match last week, but now he's in the Money in the Bank. He's saying he's going to win Money in the Bank. What a fucking clusterfuck. From last week to this week. You didn't announce a match for him at, say, SummerSlam or some other pay-per-view. You just put him back in Money in the Bank like that win meant nothing. Good booking decisions. Great. Love it. It's fantastic. Then the Raw GM comes on. Joy to the world. We get a 3-on-3 tag team match. Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, and Alex Riley versus Swagger, Miz, and R-Truth. Okay, Del Rio's up on top of the stage and Miz took off, so granted it's a 3-on-3. It should have been a 4-on-4 if anything. The match itself was not entertaining whatsoever. Very boring. Riley gets the pin on Swagger. That's good. He looked good, but once again, at Swagger's expense. And Swagger, he was a world champion at one point. Let's not forget this. He went from being world champion, which, granted, he got it at the blink of an eye and no one saw it coming, down to jobbing to everybody. I'm surprised he beat Sergeant Slaughter last week. The motherfucker probably lose to a leprechaun. Fucking Christ, alright? Then, after the match, you got Del Rio comes in with a ladder and starts knocking people around. He starts knocking his opponents around the ladder and shit. Takes out everyone for the Money in the Bank. It looks like he's going to win the Money in the Bank, the way they're making it look. And after this whole making him go back and Money in the Bank after he won the #1 Contenders match, after CM Punk got suspended, but now because he got reinstated, he lost that privilege and has to go back now into this match. He should win, and that's the way they're making it look. I just think they're making it look too obvious. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, because it really looks like he's going to win. But, whatever. Alright. Then we get a video package for CM Punk and John Cena. Yay! Our next segment. We get Dolph and Drew McIntyre versus The Big Show. Drew McIntyre sighting, baby. Yeah! At least Ziggler nor Dolph nor McIntyre got pinned. It ended up being a countout. Big Show was beating up on McIntyre up the ramp. He was looked like he was about to choke slam him off of the side of the stage. At that point, Mark Henry just ran out and speared into the Big Show, and they both they just toppled over the stage. And it really looks like they kind of fucked it up. Like I don't think Mark Henry was supposed to go off the side with him or something, because it really looks like McIntyre got hurt or somebody got hurt down there. It really looks like it. It looked nasty. It didn't look good. I think that was a real bad botch in a bad way. I'm just saying. I might be wrong, but the match itself, though, was alright. Then we get a Money in the Bank video package promo, and then we get the breakdown of the pay-per-view. As it stands currently, all the matches on it, whatnot, yada yada yada. At least we know it. Probably one of the only good things to happen the whole night, with the exception of CM Punk being in the ending and opening promos of the show. Then we get the first ever contract negotiations. CM Punk, yay. Then Vince McMahon, before anything, has to make the crowd kind of wait. His music hit and he's walking in and out. He wants more of a pop or whatever. Fucking waste like 2 or 3 minutes of that shit. Okay. Vince is not joining the CM Punk Kiss My Ass Club. And then he calls out CM Punk. Alright. He's like, CM Punk. Actually, you know what? Before that shit, CM Punk, as he's walking down the fucking ramp, is like mocking like Vince McMahon as he's walking and shit. It was fucking funny. Fucking CM Punk's fucking great. Alright. Vince tries to extend his hand, and CM Punk refuses. That was fucking cool. And Vince tries to basically recruit him, and try to get him to sign his contract. And CM Punk's like, or Phil, because that's his name. That's what Vince called him. I was pretty, like, come on, Phil. And then CM Punk says, oh, I got my own contract. Talking like he wants the ice cream bars back, which like the loudest pop out of anything the whole fucking night. The crowd was so dead the whole fucking night. It was horrible. The crowd was not into this whole Raw whatsoever. He wants to be in in the movies, and he wants to be on the memorabilia and the cups at the beginning of the show. He wants the movie to be called the CM Punk the Movie. It's going to be basically chaperoned too, but entertaining value and a successful actual movie as well. So bashing on WWE's movie, movie department and whatnot. And then he's like, also, I'm going to be a better actor than Dwayne, which for you people that don't know is The Rock, that comes up in all those Disney movies. Starts bashing on The Rock and shit like that. I swear to God, like, if CM Punk does leave the company like I think he's not going to do, I really think he's going to stay with the company. I sense a Stone Cold type face turn. I really do. Then John Cena interrupts this shit. Again, when Vince is about to sign the contract, you know, because CM Punk is like, got him on his fingertips, and then, you know, Cena cuts a promo with CM Punk and Vince, and ends up punching CM Punk. Go figure. CM Punk, you know, leaves the ring, goes up the ramp, tears up the contract. Now I remember the reason I'm not I want to leave the WWE. I'm not re-signing. I'm done with WWE. I'm gonna leave WWE champion. Da, 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 da. That was the end of the show. All right. The show itself was kind of eh. Like I said, it really wasn't a good show. I didn't enjoy this show really whatsoever. I will give this show a C. I'll give it a solid C. And that's being really nice. I'm giving it that kind of a grade because of all the good build-up they've given Money in the Bank. So I'm giving them a little bit of niceness in my good graces, or else I'd be giving this show almost an F. Because the show was not entertaining, but they did have some build-up for the pay-per-view. The people for the pay-per-view were on the show and they were featured. So, in that extent, even though a lot of things weren't proper, considering the CM Punk opening and ending segments, even though he should have been more prominently featured in the show, I'll give the show a solid C. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was a mediocre show. It was just a very, very, very mediocre show. But once again, I'm going to say this one more time because I agree with a lot of shooters like the Laxman here on YouTube. Buy this pay-per-view, people. They've been doing a lot of good booking in good matches, and they've been putting on good shows, with the exception of this one going into this pay-per-view. And we know all the matches on the card. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything last minute, really. If we do, it's what it is. But the card on paper looks very good. And regardless of some of the booking decisions leading into it, even though some of it is good, some of it is not, like the fact that they didn't have any matches for the contentionship for these titles. I mean for the Money in the Bank matches, they have any, you know, number one spots, you know, for all the guys to fight, be able to get into the matches. With the exception of that, the storylines between the World Heavyweight Championship title and the WWE title, the storylines for both are decent. The whole Mark Henry Big Show thing, we have a feud there. I mean, at least it's a feud, you know, that's going somewhere. Granted, I don't care about the two guys that are in it, but at least it's a feud, you know, that we know about in advance on the show. We know it's gonna be nothing but a big old brawl fest, but you never know. It might be entertaining. Who knows? I can't bash before I see it. So I think the show overall is going to be very entertaining. There's a chance that the Kelly and even with the Brie Bella match might even be entertaining. Who knows? Maybe they'll actually go out there and put on a good match. I'm not going to even bash that till I see it. I want you people to order this show. I really do. They've done such a good job, in my opinion, leading up to this, and they have in the majority of the pay-per-views the rest of this year and last year, as far as I'm concerned, including WrestleMania. This WrestleMania 27, I mean, that it's worth buying, and that's why I'm going to order it. Once again, I hope you guys order it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Because if we don't order this pay-per-view, the kind of stuff we got with CM Punk, even though it wasn't done the best in the way it should, in certain extents about CM Punk maybe should have been featured more in certain ends of the shows and whatnot. Other than that, they've proved that they could put on a good storyline. But if we just don't buy if we don't buy the pay-per-view and say, oh, it wasn't worth it, because basically we're saying the whole thing sucked in general. The whole leading up to it was nothing, and we didn't care about it. So if we don't order it, we're just letting ourselves down, because we're going to stop getting storylines like this, and maybe we won't get an era swing. Because I really think that we're in a change of era right now. A change of era is about to occur. And I'm going to make a video about that here later on. I just got over being sick, so I'm probably going to make that video today. That's why I don't got a shirt on. I've been sweating all day. I'm just cooling down and whatnot. But once again, just please, people, order this pay-per-view. Enjoy it. Now, aside from that, leave comments, video responses to let me know what you thought about this week's Raw. Hit the subscribe button. You know what it is. I want more subscribers. I want more responses. I want more everything. You know what it is, people? This is Lou, Wrestling 211. I'll be back at you later on with my new era within the WWE video that I'm going to be recapping for one of my previous videos, except talking about it in two different directions this time. You know what it is. It's your boy. Once again, subscribe, video responses, comments. Peace.